tofauti tofauti. Kuruma kapundise beautiful people, welcome back to a new vlog of Miss Adino. If you're new here, my name is Miss Adino. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking again. And so this video is basically about how I spent my weekend. My friends and I, or rather my family and I, we decided to go to Karl May Spiele, whereby they are playing the Winnietou, and it's in Bad Segeberg, of which I'm going to explain on how the story went by, so you can watch it and hopefully you enjoy as I did or as we did. And so yeah, so for us, we drove from Hamburg, or rather Pinneberg, like 15 minutes away from Hamburg. We drove all the way to the place. It took us about 1 hour or around 50 something minutes. If I'm not so sure, but I think it was around 50 something minutes to 1 hour. But if you're going to get a train from Hamburg, because that's the only place I can use to give you direction, then you're going to take a train from Hamburg to Bad Oldesloe Regional Bahn Act, Richtung Lübeck, and then you're going to go down at Bad Oldesloe and take EV Richtung Neumünster, Zob, Bahnhof, and then you go down at the Bahnhof Bad Segeberg, and then you're going to walk like 12 minutes. So here we had already parked and we were walking towards the place. They do have a lot of parking places. I think P1, P2, P3, and P4. And so they're categorized like a parking place for the buses, for the disabled, and then there are some parking places whereby you pay. And so yeah, you don't have to worry about parking space. You're well sorted. You can also park near the entrance, but I think you might have to pay for that, because as you can see here in this video, a lot of parking spaces there too. But I think for these ones you have to pay, and those are the ones that I meant. And I need to do better at recording videos while walking, because I have noticed that as I take the videos while walking, my hand is usually moving with the way I move. And so yeah, bear with me guys, but yeah, I'm gonna try and get better at it. But let's look at the bigger picture is to enjoy. So because we did go early, we started with the museum village, whereby we went to see on what items they used when they were fighting, their dressing codes, the person who introduced it. And so that's what we were doing here. Like in the beginning of the video at the museum, the man that you see there in the black and white is the Karl May, the one who wrote the set book, or rather the story. He's the author. And so this is how the village used to look like. It was just a small tiny village. And yeah, so in this village, this is a film that was introduced by Karl May, who is a German. It's a series basically focused on adventures of Winnietou, a Native American Apache chief, and his German friend, Old Shatterhand. And the story is set in the American Old West and are well known in the German-speaking countries, of course, because of Karl May, who is the author. And the story is basically about the friendship between Winnietou and Old Shatterhand, and their efforts to bring back peace between the Native American tribes and the settlers, of which were the Red Indians, I think, protecting their land from the settlers. And these images that you see here are the people who are the actors in this set. You know, like if you're in Kenya and you remember the set books, how they used to act them for us, that is what these actors are also doing it. or also doing, if that sounds correct. So yeah, this is where they have a clear map of they have a clear map that shows how the actors, when the actors started acting and until what year, so all the actors that have done this set were on the walls here. So that's what we were going around looking at. And then these are, I think that's a museum where by the natives, the Red Indians images were, like you can see. So if you know the story of America, then you know that the original Americans are the West Indies. And then here, this is where there was a shop. The small village was in a shop and a barber shop all at once. And then there was this was a market, I think so. Yeah. And then the market. That was the prison inside there. Prison, that was a bar. So they had all these social entities in one place. Like the village was very, very, very small. I don't know if I'm explaining it the right way, but I hope you can understand. Okay, so here we went and
Mamãe que amenuca.
Schwester? Allein würdest du nie gegen mich antreten. Du willst kämpfen. Ganz genau wie früher. Hey, los, Männer, ab ins Fort! Sie waren ihren Nachbarn, zu denen die Apachen zählten, in Freundschaft verbunden. An jenem Tag kehrten die Krieger von der Jagd zurück. Und mit ihnen wird die Tochter.
Lasst uns das Fleisch braten, damit es fertig ist, wenn unser Vater Tasche Hunger hat.
Legt etwas mehr Fleisch aufs Feuer. Ihr habt Gäste.
Die Ponkas sind bei den Assinibonen nicht willkommen.
Parano, sprich nur mit dem Häuptling. Wo ist er?
Fort. Und die Ponkas werden auf der Stelle verschwinden.
Dann möge ein Winnietou doch mal versuchen, uns zu verjagen.
So if you haven't been here, you definitely need to put it in your bucket list. If you're coming to Germany or if you live in Germany, so you need to come and do this. It was so fun. And the tickets are cheaper if you buy as a group and expensive if you buy as a single ticket. But yeah, it's worth it. It was worth it. We did have fun, and I'm definitely going back here again.